do we need a project manager? And when I ask, do we need a project manager, I'm referring to, does the Scrum team, does the organization that is moving towards greater levels of agility need a project manager? Well, the answer to this question is rather short. Project managers are needed when there is work that must be managed. Scrum teams are self-managing teams. So the answer is Scrum teams should not have a need for project managers. Now, that very straightforward answer of no, we don't need project managers seems a little bit harsh. Let's talk more about the practical aspect of how we answer that question. If you're in an organization that is moving from something that is more traditional, with many project managers managing the work, and now you're going to create self-managing Scrum teams, what do we do with all those project managers? Well, I think those project managers are a good pool to draw from to help populate our Scrum teams. Some of those project managers are going to make excellent Scrum masters, but not all of them. So please do not make the assumption that the job title transfers neatly from project manager to Scrum master. It doesn't. I have estimated from personal experience about 50% of project managers are decent candidates to become Scrum Masters. Through some training and understanding of what's expected in this new environment, I've worked with some excellent Scrum Masters who formerly were very traditional project managers. And I've had to understand what now happens to the project managers who don't fit as Scrum Masters. Could they be product owners? Possibly, if they've been working on projects where they've been intimately connected with the product work, they might make excellent product owners. Maybe there's other places in the organization where project managers might fit. Maybe there are pockets where the agile movement has not spread. And those project managers could find places where they can help in those other more non-agile or traditional areas. And finally, some of those project managers will realize that they don't really have a place any longer in the organization. Well, that shouldn't frighten us. I mean, people leave the organization when we change the health insurance plan. So why should we be surprised when people leave the organization when we're changing the way we work and how we think about the work? But that should be the last resort. We're always trying to find a place where project managers can fit. By the way, if any of you are concerned about my position being biased, I was a traditional project manager for many years. I built a very healthy, effective, satisfying career as an excellent project manager. So I do believe that you can teach old dogs new tricks. I'm an example of that. But I do keep my PNP, my project management professional status with the PMI, the project management organization, because I like to stay connected with that other world and understand some of the things that they're thinking and that they're promoting so that I can be better equipped to help organizations understand how to move through these transitions. There is one more possibility for our project managers, and that has to do with the idea of a product owner team. Now, some people refer to the product owner team as the team of product owners. They're a cohort, right? They come together, they talk about different techniques, community of practice, if you will. But there are some organizations where the product owner is working on a product that is so intense, that is so large, that has so many primary stakeholders and so many changes that need to be addressed that they need other people to help. And if they only relied on their Scrum team for that help, the Scrum team would get very little work done in terms of new product increments being delivered because there's so much product owner work that they're assisting with. In those cases, the product owner might be authorized to have one, two, maybe three additional people that are outside of the Scrum team, but connected to the product owner as a way of helping the product owner accomplish their area of accountability. You might have a business analyst, for example, assigned to a product owner. You might have a financial analyst assigned to a product owner. You might have, yes, a project manager assigned to help with a product owner. I hope that helps. So if you are a project manager and you're wondering about your future in a more agile world, I encourage you to embrace the changes that are coming because even the Project Management Institute has decided some years ago it was time to embrace Agile as a valid way of approaching our work.